What is up, gamers? Today we have some really exciting news. Prodigy just overhauled their entire PvP system. So in today's video, I'll be showing you everything you need to know and everything that's in it. So let's jump right in. So the first thing that you're going to notice when you click on a pet here is that there's a few new stats here. One is called Dodge, and if I'm getting this right, basically it's not like you can dodge an entire attack entirely and not take any damage from it, but it's sort of like reduced damage. So now I'm wondering if dodge is the same thing as defense, because that's what it kind of feels like. I don't really get dodge that much. I don't really understand it. And the other stat you're going to notice is they changed speed to order. So now if you have it's a really smaller numeric value than everything else, and my absolute Cloud Gobbler has 76 order, and something like my Fathom has 70 orders, so Cloud Gobbler would go before Fathom. And another thing they did was they actually removed physical from the wheel and from the elemental wheel entirely, so it has no strengths or weaknesses. I think that's probably really good, because the issue that Astral Pets were facing was that Astral Pets were weak to physical, but there were no physical pets. So Astral had literally no advantages when it came to the physical Astral relationship. So I think this definitely buffs Astral Pets, now that physical just does raw power and it doesn't have any strengths or weaknesses. But to replace that, now Astral and Shadow now counter one another. So Astral Pets are weak to Shadow and Shadow is weak to Astral, which I think is really good, because the Puppet Master battle used to be really easy. Now we might see things get shaken up. So I think in terms of the relationship between those big three elements, I think what they did was really good. The next thing that you might have noticed is that now we have a lot more health than usual. Cloud Gobbler has 3,000 health, which I think might be an issue, because I feel like battles are going to be drawn out a while, and we're going to be testing this entire PvP system later on in today's video to see if Prodigy even did anything good with this update entirely. But the high health might drag on battles. I feel like that isn't really a good thing. I feel like battles are going to be a lot longer. Another smaller thing that they did was that Pyroblast, they don't actually show the initial weight on these spells, but the 5-hit spells like Pyroblast and Hydro Crash, they now have an initial weight of 1, which, yes, is kind of heartbreaking for the people that uses the creators and Ember Shed and things like that. But I think this is really good, because the 5 hits were way too powerful. I mean, the 5 hits, just getting that initial weight just nerfs them to oblivion, which I think is good. Another thing that Prodigy did, which I think is really interesting, is that they removed all-out attack from PvP, and they gave me a full email in-depth explanation about this update, and they said that it was that battles became a little bit one-sided. I don't really think that was the case. Sure, all-out attack got annoying sometimes, but I don't think it was that much of an issue. I don't really think battles got one-sided. All you needed to have was more speed, and you were pretty much good. I don't really see the issue there. They also completely removed the bounty board. I guess nobody really did bounties anymore, but I mean, I guess. Another big thing that Prodigy did was change all the boots to have a dodge bonus instead of a speed bonus. And some of the mounts were also changed since some of them had a speed bonus, to a dodge bonus. But none of the actual bonuses, like the numeric values, were actually changed. Another thing that they did was that you actually can't miss anymore, which is really nice. That was kind of the main caveat with the old battle system. I really didn't like that you could miss for practically doing everything right. Now the dodge stat determines how much damage that you will take in, which still I'm kind of wondering what's the difference between dodge and defense, but I guess we'll get into that later. But I like that they listened to us about what we were talking about with missing spells and everything, because now you can't miss anymore. And now if you realize with some of the spells, now instead of having power or aim being excellent or good, now it's a numerical value, which I think is interesting. I guess this also determines how much power you do, and then I guess the power stat would determine how much base power you do, and then how the aim would sort of determine like the added power based on the accuracy, I guess, is what the numerical values would do. And all of the healing spells have been changed to having a percentage value for the power, but the aim and recharge are basically the same thing. But what you guys have all been waiting for, we're going to finally test all of these mechanics in Duel Stadium to see how this actually works. I'll just be using my highest level pets here, but I don't think this is a bot, which is really interesting. This is our first player that we've seen in quite some time, and Eclipse Willowsai. Okay, I think this is a bot. Alright, here we go. Yeah, weak to Shadow. This feels really weird. Shadow hasn't been primarily strong against anything, but your wizard is now weak to neutral, which is really interesting. And I guess the physical hit all 3 times, because usually there's like a dodge thing. I've seen a few videos. Health is a lot more. Oh boy, that's a bit much. This is so weird. This is... I was thinking that battles might get drawn out a little bit, but I mean, we're doing pretty okay, I guess. All right, let's see what Willowsai is gonna do here. Oh yeah, we did see the dodge there. I guess let's just go with Galactic Glow. Galactic Glow is 11,000 power, which is incredible. Oh yeah, there's no 999 cap, I guess now, because it's kind of useless. I mean, everybody's at like 3,000 plus health. There's no reason to have that. That sucks. Okay, I was thinking that battles might get drawn out to like round 6 or 7, but it's looking promising. I think the battles are kind of canceling themselves out with the power and the health here. All right, the order is really in my favor today, but I don't really know. I don't really have anything. I guess I could use Cosmic Blessing. I don't really need to use Cosmic Blessing. I'm just gonna go with the physical, I guess. Maybe I should have gone with the astral one, but yeah, at least now we don't... That was pretty good. I think that was pretty good. Do I think that this is better than the old battle system? Definitely. Ooh, we barely survived that. I think this is a little bit better. It's a start, definitely, from the atrocity that we had before with 5 hits. But I didn't actually use a 5-hit, which is interesting. I forgot to use any of like the creators or any good pets, I guess. But ooh, that hurt. Yeah. I don't know. I do like this. I do like this a lot more because now we have Shadow. Now from before the update when we had physical pets and astral pets countering each other, it was actually interesting. Now we have this again with shadow pets. I don't even know what to go for. Do I just go for Astral Storm? I guess I just go for Astral Storm. I don't know how much this is gonna do, but yeah, the dodges on Willowsai are getting to be quite a challenge, but I should be able to use Galactic Glow and do some damage. Ooh, that was a big dodge. That was a really good dodge. I still don't know what the difference is with defense. Is it just added defense? I don't really get it. Okay, that was some decent damage. Yeah, that's gonna... We're in a sticky situation here. It is only round 4, which is really good. I thought this was gonna be like... This is gonna take a lot longer. I don't know, though. Willowsai might have some stuff up his sleeve. And because he's level 110 and merged. I still think that the hard mode levels and the merge levels, it's not as lopsided as it was with the original battle system. But I still think that merging is still very much broken. Okay. I didn't really have anything that round. That's kind of annoying. What is it? Starbit? 490? It's okay. Yeah, I still think that merge levels and, you know, the hard mode levels with level 200 and 150 and things like that, that's definitely still going to be a big issue. I don't know. Willis, I might have something that'll, like, that'll destroy me here. Okay, that's not that bad. Please, AoE, do something. That's good. That's really good. Wow. Wow, we might have just pulled this off. As long as Galactic Glow doesn't screw me over. Oh, I forgot Galactic Glow can't do that anymore, because we can't miss anymore. That's actually really nice. Okay, I love that you don't get punished for answering a question right. Let's go! We just won that. Wow. We did go into round 6 or 7, which is kind of what I was estimating, but I don't know. I think it's definitely an interesting update. I think it was better than what we had before, definitely. So, do I think this is a good update? I don't think it's a good update, but I don't think it's a bad update. There's some things that I don't really like about this update, but there are some things that I do like. Like the physical balancing was definitely really good, because now that there aren't any physical pets and things like that. And of course, the Shadow Astral Synergy also really, really good. I think that definitely balances things out a lot. However, I think what Prodigy's doing is, I don't think this is terrible. I just think Prodigy fixed some things that didn't really need to be fixed. Like, all-out attack, obviously you can still do that in PvE, but I didn't think it was much of an issue in PvP. I just thought, like, maybe if you had more speed, you know, that was on me. I think all-out attack was fairly decent. I just didn't think that you need to delete that, but I do like that they listened to us about missing, and now the battle is in your hands again. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go down below and hit the subscribe button, and comment down below any other ideas I should try. And if you want to see maybe like an in-depth analysis on how to win with this new update, I'll definitely do a video on that in the future. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.